UB-30 died when they were trapped inside their submarine when it was depth charged by a British ship. The wreck of the vessel has lain undiscovered for 3/4 of a century until now. It was found by divers last week. Calendar has obtained exclusive pictures of the submarine, which is at the centre of an extraordinary maritime mystery which has now been solved. Ian Cundall reports.
The clifftop cemetery overlooking Whitby harbour is the last resting place for generations of mariners, but for some the sea is their only grave, their ships lost without trace. Sailing on the morning tide, a team of amateur divers determined to find one of the crews which never returned home. The quarry of Scarborough Sub-Aqua Club is the UB-30, a German submarine missing since setting off on its last patrol in 1918. The lost U-boat was last seen sinking a British coaster off Scarborough. 2 more ships were attacked before British naval vessels reported depth charging a submarine off Whitby on August the 5th, 1918. The divers had used a magnetic anomaly detector to find a previously uncharted wreck 3 miles off Whitby.
Basically, you're following a rope down to the seabed, and as you're going down that rope, you're thinking, what am I going to find? It's an incredible feeling. Having seen an awful lot of wrecks, I knew exactly what it was. I knew it was a submarine, and it's quite a feeling to know that you've actually found it after a lot of work.
The UB-30's propeller stands motionless. Her gun, silent for 3/4 of a century, points to the surface 50 metres above.
I think more than anybody, when you dive something like this, you are very aware of the loss of life and the futility of this sort of thing.
The UB-30's 20-man crew is still entombed inside her hull, the conning tower hatch left open, apparently in a futile attempt to escape as the sea poured in. The U-boats paid a high price for the ships they sank. 1 in 3 was lost.
Very few people survived. The horrible angle on this is it wasn't just the merchant seamen who were dying, it was the men in the U-boats as well. And to get out of that situation, the equipment that they were issued with was absolutely minimal.
What concerns me now is what will happen to it. What will other divers take the thing to pieces? Will they treat it with the respect that we've treated it with? I would just like to see it left alone.
The diving team has now given the German government the UB-30's position. The wreck will be declared a war grave. 3/4 of a century after the UB-30 slipped beneath the waves for the last time, the whereabouts of 20 more missing mariners are now at least known.